Your first look with meteorologist Lynnette Grant.
Welcome back. And Lynette, you mentioned some big changes ahead and even some snow in the forecast.
I did, and you wouldn't think right now, based on the temperatures that we have or the conditions outside, that we'd be talking about snow, but believe it or not, 24 hours from now, you're going to see snow on the ground and you're going to think, where did that come from? Well, let's get to that forecast to kind of explain. As I mentioned, with temperatures like these, you wouldn't think that we'd be talking snow. Many of us are still sitting in the 20s at this hour. Some spots are seeing those temperatures in the teens, especially in northern Iowa right now. But we are going to be seeing those temperatures falling off just a little bit. Now, wave one of that snow came through this morning, lingered into this afternoon a little bit, but now we're seeing relatively clear skies in terms of any precip. We're still dealing with those clouds, which is why we're seeing those warmer temperatures right now. Now, coming tomorrow into Monday, we're talking snow. There are winter storm watches and winter weather advisories in place for some of our Siouxland counties, but here's the thing. In Sioux City, we're only talking an inch of snow or less. The greater amounts of snow are going to be northeast of Sioux City, so kind of toward the Iowa Great Lakes. That's where we are expecting more of that snow. Winter weather advisories are in place for several of our counties. There are 2 counties that are under a winter storm watch. Now with that, that's where we're expecting those higher snow totals and those winds to pick up a little bit. In fact, those winter storm watches continue east of Siouxland and even up into northern South Dakota, while winter storm warnings are for portions of southwest Minnesota. Now let's take a look at what we're going to be looking at going into tomorrow. We have those relatively clear skies now, but as this warm front lifts to the north, we're going to see those clouds increase. That snow is going to come in starting tomorrow morning. Not everybody's going to get in on that snow. I'm thinking it's mostly going to be northern Iowa that sees that snow. Now the reason we're not all getting in on this snow is this low pressure system. Because it's basically going to be riding the Missouri River, that's why Sioux City and points south and west are going to be seeing little to no snow, while points in northern Iowa will be seeing more of that snow. Let's take it on a closer level to kind of show you what's going on. So we'll see those clouds increase. Here's that first swath of snow Sunday morning. That's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Now going into the afternoon, we're going to see that snow pretty much continue, especially for northwest Iowa. That's where we're going to see more of the snow. We might even see a little bit of rain in points Sioux City and further to the south and west. Here's the thing, a lot of that snow pretty much leaves by about midnight Sunday into Monday, leaving us with cloudy skies, maybe even a little bit of sun late in the day on Monday. Those totals, as I mentioned, little to no snow in Sioux City, but points to the north, that's where we're going to be looking at 3 to 6 inches, relatively speaking, maybe some spots seeing more than 6 inches of snow. So overnight tonight, that temperature drops to 15 degrees, a little bit on the chilly side, but those clouds will be increasing ahead of that system tomorrow, bringing that snow. Those winds are going to pick up as well. That temperature warming up to 38 degrees. We do see those conditions changing. We are going to see those temperatures warm up though Wednesday, Thursday, and even into the week.